Oh my goodness, oh my gosh, at long last it's time to learn to play Scoff by Nirvana, but first I'd like to take a moment to thank the following people for signing up for the Patreon supporter of the Cause Club: Jeff Resch, Maverator, Andy Skaggs, and Timothy Cornell. Thank you very, very, very much for your support. And if you would like to find out what that's all about, the link will be in the description. For the verse, grab yourself an F-sharp power chord. That's the E string 2nd fret. You can do 2 fingers or 3 fingers. It's up to you. If I had to hazard a guess, I would guess that Kurt used 2, but you do you. Give that F-sharp power chord 2 chugs. Then we're going down to F on the 1st fret. And then all we really want is the open E string. So I just like to let off with my ring finger a little bit. I'm still touching so that I know where to skate back to the F sharp. 1, 2, 1, 1 is the first half, and the second half is just the F sharp, F sharp, F. And that's it. For your verse. You may notice, if you're an astute listener, that sometimes this thing happens in the verse. It's just the open E, B, and maybe G strings, so you can do that. You can do it one of 2 ways. You can start with your F-sharp power chord and give the whole thing a strum for the first chug, and then your second chug, and then your F, and then your open E string. So that would be, it's a little difficult to coordinate, but of course, it doesn't happen every time. I was just doing it every time to demonstrate. The other way to do it would be just eschew that F sharp the first time entirely and go up to the baby strings. You can add that in if you want to. I'm calling Gimme Back My Alcohol the pre-chorus. You're going to be on your F sharp and give it 2 strums, less chuggy this time, maybe entirely ringy-outy. Then reaching for that conveniently placed C note on the A string 3rd fret with your middle finger, give it a pluck, and you can pull off to open, or you can pluck it open, whichever one works for you. I think given the speed, pulling off works better for me, but you do you. That's really fun. And that section concludes with this. You're going to give it 1 F sharp. Notice my strumming direction. This is key. Down on the F sharp, up down on G, up down on G sharp, up down on A, and then up, blobbity blobbity blobbity, starting on the A sharp. So it'll be that's how that ends. On to the chorus. You can do a C power chord, 2 or 3 fingers, but it seems to me on the studio recording, in an effort to fill it up a bit more, it's the entire this shaped bar chord on the A string 3rd fret, so you do it however you want, but then you reach for the E string 4th fret. This is the song of conveniently located notes for your middle finger. Up to D, same thing, power chord or this shaped chord. Followed by E string 5, 6, 5. C, D. Is the chorus. And of course the end tag to the chorus is the same theme rhythmically as the verse and directionally, but we're going to start on the A string 7th fret, down to the 6th fret, and the 3rd one is the open A and D strings. So it's going to be 7, 7, 6, 7, 7, 6. And so on, and it ends with the 7, 7, 6 open, followed by A, B, double E, Y, double O, M, B-un. Back into the verse. As with most bridges in Nirvana's catalog, the one in Scoff's goal is to be as disgusting and horrible as possible. So really, and if you watch live versions, you can do absolutely anything you want. Just pick some notes and weird combinations of things and play them. and it's gonna be great, but here's something along the lines of what happens on the studio record. Play your F sharp power chord, followed by that conveniently placed C note. Then we're making a B power chord, 2 fingers on the A string 2nd fret, and we're gonna strum everything from the A string down. And then reach with your poor pinky finger for G, B, E, 5 and give that mess a strum. And then maybe hit the open E string after that. And you can just do that over and over again. That's fun. And in one live version I perused, Kurt was awfully fond of the following. Hit that F sharp power chord, then the C note, then the D string 4th fret, then a B power chord, then the open E string. I think I like that one. And to end that section, grab the 7th fret of D, G, and B. I'm using my middle finger because I'm going to go 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7. And then up to 9th fret, do the same thing on 9 and 8. And it culminates on 11. Of course, we know that chord progression as the "I'm sorry, Mario, but your princess is in another castle" chord change. Gotta do the coins. And those are all the pieces, so of course go use your earballs and figure out which one goes where when, and that puts us in spitting distance, maybe just 1 or 2 more songs until we've covered the entire album of Bleach. So thank you so much for being here. I hope that was fun and helpful, and I will see you next time with more stuff. Goodbye. Listen, as guitar players, we are always searching for that special tone that we hold in our mind's earballs. And I'm very excited to share with you the Guitar Pedals 101 course from Wampler Pedals. And it's probably not what you think. Rather than being about multitudinous arrays of pedals, it walks you through the various points in the signal chain from guitar to pickups to amp to cabinets that influence how pedals respond. And Brian Wampler illustrates his points and makes lots and lots of different tones with only 2 pedals. I took this course, I found it highly informative, so if you are on a lifelong mission for your tone, I encourage you to do the same, and it's only 20 bucks, so the first time you don't spend $200 on a pedal you don't even need and find the answer in some stuff you already have, or maybe get, sent off in a different, more helpful direction, you'll be totally glad you did. And the best part is you do not have to be an expert in these matters to gain from this Guitar Pedal 101 course from Wampler. It's for noobs, but there's also stuff for more experienced folks in there too. I owned 0 pedals 5 years ago, true story, and now Miss Poopadoop and I are obsessed. I wish I'd have found this course 4 3/4 years ago. It would have saved me a lot of brain power and energy. So check out the link in the description.